This is the Transformers Legacy Deluxe Class Minerva. The figure looks absolutely fantastic. It is the perfect homage to the G1 continuity character from the Super God Masterforce cartoon series. Let's take a closer look at the details of this figure. So the figure uses the exact same mold as Legacy Elita 1. The big difference mainly is obviously the head sculpt and the different colored plastic and paint apps that they used to make the Minerva aesthetic. Now, Minerva and Elita 1 share the same weapons. They both have this rifle and this longer blaster rifle. The main difference obviously is the color. Elita 1 has the clear blue Energon weapons, while Minerva has solid black plastic for her smaller gun, and for the bigger gun, it's in clear white plastic. Not entirely sure why they chose white plastic. They could have actually used this blue plastic to mold this gun in, but I don't know, it still works. I still like it. And if you remember back in the 80s, Takara, before they were purchased by Tomy, did have a G1 toy of Minerva. The character was based off, the toy at least, and character was based off the Super God Masterforce cartoon G1 continuity, also in the 80s. And the toy was actually a repaint or redeco of the Headmaster Jr. Nightbeat. Oh man, I remember we had this when we were growing up as a kid. I think my brother owned this figure because I got the police car. My youngest brother got the fire truck, and my other brother got Nightbeat, and I think we sold them off, or we gave them away for dirt cheap prices. I think I sold them off. I can't remember, but I'm kind of regretting that decision now, because these were one of the best headmaster figures back in the 80s, and they were really a lot of fun. Now you will notice a lot of amazing details on this figure. It's got a lot of white and red plastic. They painted the chest red, some blue highlights here and there, but the main attraction, I think the main selling point of this figure is this beautifully sculpted head sculpt, which mimics that Headmaster helmet with the guns on the side and the Transector Headmaster, and combines it with the aesthetic of the cartoon. And I think Hasbro and Takara Tomy did a phenomenal job in designing this figure. And if you look at both figures, I think the Minerva figure is a better use of the mold. Take nothing away from this Elita 1 figure. I do love this figure, but I think the mold suits the Minerva character a lot better. So transformation, it's the same as Elita 1. We'll do it very quickly. Get rid of the weapons, put them off to the side. You want to rotate these arms this way. Unfold the backpack. Then you want to just collapse these fenders and the wheels. Just tab them in. Okay, and then the rear section of the car, the spoiler, folds out like that. Okay, and then what you want to do is you want to collapse that whole backpack onto the head, or near the head, and onto the back. And then the arms are going to lock that backpack in place. Okay. And then the feet are going to, fold up the spoilers. Oh, rotate that waist piece and then bend at the knees. They're going to collapse like this. Same on the other side. Bend and collapse. And then it's all just a matter of combining the pieces. Oh, okay. Okay, and then finally the feet will form the booster rockets of the car, just like Elita 1. Just tidy up things and you're good to go. Here is Minerva in a really nice looking alt mode. It's a better redeco, I think, or a better version of the alt mode for this particular mold. It's a nice little chibi, cute little police car alt mode. And if you remember the original, it's the same as Nightbeat. Yeah, it kind of looks like it. Not really. This one is supposed to be a Porsche 948, I can't remember, but it was supposed to be a Porsche. And then this one is like a, it's one of those cute Japanese anime type of space cars or race cars. So the guns, you can obviously just plug them in anywhere you want. And instead of the Elita 1 crown, you have a light bar. And for comparisons in alt mode, here we have Elita 1 in car mode. And you can clearly see that, at least in my opinion, Minerva is the better version, even in alt mode. Although I do love the painted rims on Elita 1. I wish they could have painted the rims on this one as well, but no, it doesn't matter. And again, like I mentioned earlier, instead of the crown of Elita 1, we've got the light bar. And so some final thoughts on this new Transformers Legacy Minerva. I think it's a solid figure. It's a wonderful redeco or repaint of the original Elita 1 mold. And I personally think it is a better use of the figure mold. The figure is going to get a 10 out of 10. It is an absolutely amazing homage to the G1 Super God Masterforce Minerva character. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think of this new Legacy Minerva. Hit that notification bell so you never miss out on any of my latest video reviews. And if it's your first time here, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.